Your parent had a victim mentality. Parents that have a victim mentality will cause their children to be their victim. A victim mentality means because my father never showed me how to be a good father, so don't expect me to be a good father. My mother put me out the house when I was 16. My mother whooped me. My mother never gave me money. We had to go work. They will justify the neglect, the abandonment, and the harm that they cause you to experience because they experienced this. So they use you. This is a form of scapegoating. So this is how you know you were a scapegoat child. If they put their pain off on you, if they thought that you should experience violence, you should experience not being supported because they have experienced not being supported, they try to scapegoat you for their pain. They try to find a source that they can take their pain out on. That makes you their scapegoat. But I want you to know that you are triumphant. You are a child of God. You are brilliant. You are creative. You are talented. You went out in the world and you didn't allow how they treated you to become your identity. And they will be mad at that too. They will still, as an adult, they will still try to attack you, put you down. They will try to come for the family that you have built. You get a partner, they try to pick that partner apart. They will always try to put their misery off on you so you can hold this negative energy. So you can hold that, so you can feel as negative as they do. And instead of them going to a psychiatrist, instead of them going to a therapist to become a better person, a better parent, no, they just put it out on what they perceived as incapable of defending themselves against them, right? So they have their perfect victim. And the thing is, they will try to present to the world that they are not as broken as they are, right? They will try to present to the world that they have it all together, that they are mature, that they are a good parent. They will even be a good partner for their spouse. Well, not really, right? Not really, right? Because you can't be if you're a bad person, but they will support them financially. They will even take care of their kids. And out of spite, they will support other people's children and not their own. Right? Because what they're doing really is a form of torture. They resented you as a child for not having their trauma, so they decided to traumatize you. They decided that that was power to traumatize people. And a lot of times, even though they may have been traumatized and harmed, they will do worse to you. In spirituality, demons are negative entities, and once they are released, they come back even stronger. Because of that, they will have traumatized you worse than their parents ever did. And so you may have been out in this world in a shelter. You may have been out in this world having to live with friends, live with different family members, experience harm at the hands of all of these different people because your parents weren't supportive to you. But the whole time, they are out supporting other people. They may be supportive in a church. They may be supportive in a temple, a Buddhist community, whatever. They may be Muslim, right? They may be in a mosque pretending to be the most holy of the holy. But they will justify calling you out your name. They will justify attacking your self-esteem because their self-esteem was attacked. And so this is called a generational pattern, a generational cycle. And instead of breaking it, they continued it, right? So now they want to send you out in the world after they didn't overly criticize you, called you out your name, right, and try to distort yourself. After they've tried to distort the way you see yourself and you go out into the world and now you are working super hard and maybe you've been in a place where you needed validation. Maybe you saw other people's validation because you didn't get it at home, right? It's not your fault. That's what they intended to do, to make you feel like you were never good enough. People with a victim mentality create other victims. And it's a difference between victims and people with a victim mentality, because these parents don't be victims. They be grown and out from away from their parents, right? And so they are not even actively victims, but they will have the victim mentality all while inflicting harm onto you, and you are the victim. Parents with a victim mentality, a narcissistic parent, right, or parents, they are unwilling to do better by you, and they validate the harm and the violence and the psychological warfare towards you because they feel like they've experienced it. They are immature parents. They don't see the benefit of raising a child correctly or having a family, a loving family. They break up families and they will watch you struggle. Your parents will watch you struggle. They will withhold support. They will have their child out here commuting to school. Maybe they had you to get a job early, or maybe they didn't allow you to get a job to support yourself, even though they weren't supporting you. But they'll have you taking a bus. They'll have you walking miles and miles and miles, while all the while making sure other people's kids get to church safely or get home safely, right? They will have you working a bunch of different jobs when you should just be focused on school and on getting better at your craft if you're an artist. They don't allow you that time. They want to see you struggle, right? And they keep the cycles of poverty going. But you are God's child and you are blessed. Look at you. You are here. You are paid in full. And I'm speaking that into your life. I'm speaking it over you. Look at what you've become despite it all. And another thing about these parents is they will not clap for you. They will not show up for you. They will not invest in what you are doing. But the moment you succeed, they will try to take credit. They will brag about what their child is doing and how they moved here, or how they graduated from college, or how they just got this good job, or how they got a beautiful family. But they will be supportive of other people's children, even stepchildren as well. They will show up. These parents are evil. See, the scapegoat child knows. The scapegoat child can also be the golden child too as well, because if you are so gifted and talented, your parents can see that and they will try to come up against that. So all the golden children are not the children that are just used as a trophy. Maybe they are publicly, but behind closed doors, you ain't even all that smart. Or if you mess up at one thing and now they dogging you out, right? So that comes with being the golden child. But these parents are evil. They will stop at nothing. I know parents that have signed their children up to go to jail at high school. They will sabotage your relationships with people, with church members. They will stop at nothing. They will sabotage your job. If they were supposed to babysit for you, right? They will flake. They will even triangulate you with another parent. They will really isolate you. They will try to strip you of a support system, so you will have to struggle in the world by yourself, okay? So it's real, but they want you to go out into the world broken. They want you to go out to the world broken and feeling like nobody loves me, and with all of that trauma, they really want to put that off on you. They want somebody to carry their baggage. That's a scapegoat. But they never healed and they just handed you off the wound. If their parents are alive, these types of parents will still be in connection to their parent and serve them. And you know, they don't do the cutoff, they don't go no contact, but they will be dogging you out and they will treat you in a foul manner off of what their parents have done to them. They will put that stress off on you. And so you will experience neglect, abandonment, abuse. If you are in pain for something, they won't really empathize with you. And as an adult, they love to hear you struggle. They'll get a smirk and they'll say, well, I've been through this and I've been through that. And a lot of times they be lying. Right? A lot of times they be lying. It's really warfare and it's really war in the family, and they are perpetuating generational curses. But emotional displacement, this is a term I just learned. Emotional displacement is a psychological defense mechanism. It means someone redirects feelings, usually anger or hurt, from the original source onto someone safer or more vulnerable. So yes, the original source would be their parents or the way their family treated them. And you would be the more vulnerable target for them to put their pain off on. Right? So this is emotional displacement. But this is not done out of love. This is not done to discipline you. This is not done to prepare you for the world. This actually can cause delays in your life and in your development, because while other people can go just a straight path, you have to take time out. Right? In your 20s, you may be healing. Right? You may have to be in therapy, right? Most people probably go to therapy in their late 20s and then early 30s and so on and so forth. You have to recuperate from your childhood in a serious way. You have to lay a foundation, right, for your life, right? Find a home, get a stable income, find a community. And it's just a lot of things that they could try to set you back for. So they're not setting you up to prosper you, but God, you are God's child. Yes, listen, you are God's child. God said this: I have big plans to prosper you, not to harm you. God said, I knew you before you were even in a womb. Your steps, everything that you have done, have always been divinely guided and ordered. The path that you've been on, I'm telling you, you have been surrounded by angels, and God is looking down on you and making sure things have come through for you, because I know you experience a lot of miracles, right? A lot of the black sheeps, right? People don't understand your pain. People don't understand what you come through. Listen, people don't understand that healing is a lifetime journey for you. It's not like I just got to heal because no. Your caregivers have aimed to break you. That is not normal. Right? But this is what we say about narcissism. And so a lot of people can try to downplay it, but some people have really experienced narcissism, right? Deliberate attacks to destroy their health, their mental health, their housing, their finances, right? Their self-esteem, which is very important if you're going to be a contributing member in society, if you're going to go out and find relationships and love, right? And for you to be an active parent, and I know you turned out to be a better parent than these parents are, but I wanted to talk about, parents with a victim mentality think that because of all these things happen to me, I am justified in causing harm to other people, right? And to my children, right? And you never deserved that, okay? It wasn't your fault, all right? So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Thanks for watching this video. They didn't break anything. Like David Goggins' book said, they can't hurt you at all. Look at you. You went out into the world and made an identity for yourself that wasn't rooted in what they told you you would be and what you couldn't be. Right? And you didn't stop going for things just because they didn't clap for you. And every time they saw you win, they knew they was defeated. They were defeated, and they knew like, something bigger is taking care of them. They won't stop at your childhood and adulthood. they will come for your family that you create. They will come for your finances. They will come for your relationships. They will try to still attack you. They will try to hurt you in any way that they can, right? It's just like a demon. They can't stop it. It's like they possess. And abuse is addiction. People do get addicted to abusing. People get addicted to abuse because it's some form of release. So they wasn't right in the head. They was sick. Now, at no point in my video, I'm not ever going to, say, oh, they didn't know better and they tried their best, or excuse their behavior because they were brought up this way. No, because so are you. So are you. Do you do that? Right? You can't. You can't, because you would ruin your life. You would ruin your entire life. Isn't this so beautiful? So I wanted to end this video with saying thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. And yeah, I'm just here to affirm your experiences. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'm meek.